Thomas buys Louisiana, and that's where it all begins. The idea of moving westward is planted inside our brains. Just look at the world around us. There is so much to explore. Such wonderful things around us. What more is you looking for? Out in the west, out in the west. Darling, it's flyer, here where it's drier. Take it from me. Up in the north they work all day. Who wants to work in a factory? I'd rather be farming. I love homesteading. Out in the west. Homestead makes my pockets happy as soon as I learn to grow. The land in the west is dry. We sad 'cause there's no water. But we cultivate the dry land and we make a house of sod. For sure it is not as sturdy, but there is no other choice. Oh no, out in the west, out in the west. Move from Atlantic to the Pacific, it's destiny. God said to conquer all the land, so we packed up to go expand. We got no trouble, Lewis on the double, out in the west, out in the west. Since life is sweet here, we'll have a seat here, naturally. Native Americans all stay, but we'll just move them out the way. We got the spirit, you've got to bear it, out in the west. The west, there's no mess, no problems at all, unless you should count the dry and the drought. No native culture, the dead buffalo, the question of slavery. Should there be slaves or should states be free? We'll figure it out, decide as we go. I'm sure moving west is surely the best and won't cause a civil war. Yeah, out in the west, out in the west. When I find gold in California, it's music to me. What do we got? A lot of mines, and there's a lot of immigration. Gold makes the boom towns, none makes the ghost towns, out in the west. There's so much gold here, much to explore here, out in the west. We're building rails here, big business prevails here, workers in ruin, that's why there's unions, yeah we on strike here, full workers' rights here, out in the west.